August 17. Don't give up. And after the earthquake, a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, a still, small voice. 1 Kings 19, verse 12. Volunteers from the church were following up on Bible study interest cards. The church had mailed them to their community, and people who were interested in studying the Bible mailed them back. Church members then went to the homes and dropped off Bible studies. At their weekly meeting, 2 church members explained that they had twice tried to reach a man at a certain address. They let the group know that they didn't plan to go back, which is when Dion and Lillian stepped in. Dion and Lillian recognized the address as being near where they lived. They went to the home of a Mr. Betts, knocked on the door, and waited. Mr. Betts didn't come to the door, so they decided they would try to reach him on another day. Dion and Lillian visited Mr. Betts' home 6 times without reaching him. On their 7th visit, they were about to leave when the door opened. It was Mr. Betts. On the first 4 visits, they dropped off Bible studies for Mr. Betts. But on the 5th visit to his home, Mr. Betts asked them to come inside. "If you wouldn't mind," he said, "I have some questions I would like to ask you." The 3 became good friends, and when the It Is Written evangelistic team arrived in town, Mr. Betts was eager to attend. After attending almost the entire series of meetings, Mr. Betts only had one question for me. "Before I joined the church," he said, "do you think I ought to be rebaptized?" He was ready. He had given his life to Jesus, accepted the teachings of the Bible, and was growing with God every day. I have often wondered what would have happened if Dion and Lillian had given up on Mr. Betts after their first attempt to reach him, or after their 2nd, or after their 6th. I am grateful they persisted, and we can be grateful God persists with us. Even though we often might not have listened, God continues to call to us. God doesn't easily give up on us. We shouldn't give up on others who are not yet surrendered to Him.